Hi guys, welcome to my channel Cooking with Kira. So today I'm going to be showing you how I make this delicious meal. This is chicken breast with vegetables, so stay tuned. Okay, so here we have our chicken breast. This was a small whole chicken breast, so, or maybe a medium size. So I seasoned this with I actually added some of my soy sauce on this. This is the one that I used, and then I added some of my Maggi chicken season. And actually I had onions in this, but I removed the onions because we're going to deep fry and I don't want the onions getting in the way of that. So basically that's what's in this bowl. So we're actually going to add some flour in our other container right here. So basically this is the amount that I think I need. I maybe just add a little bit more, and I actually add a little bit of my Maggi seasoning to this as well. Actually I don't want that much seasoning on it because I already added quite a bit on the chicken. So that's our flour that we're going to use to base the chicken breast with. So we're just adding them in right now. As you know, the oil is already preheating, so just adding these. You can add a smaller amount if you choose to. This is the amount that I'm going to do at a time. Alright, so just coating these, ensure that they're coated. Oops, I had some fell over. Alright, so just ensure that you coat your chicken breast thoroughly, and we're going to just add these to. Once they're coated, I'm going to rest them on something else so the flour doesn't easily fall off in the pot when we're ready. So I'm just going to get another container to rest them in first. Alright guys, so just removing them. I'm just going to add them right here on this. This one wants some more flour. Alright, so let's put a bit more on it. So this is basically what we're going to be doing. We're just going to shake off the excess flour and we're adding them to another plate over here, so that way they just rest for like a minute before we add them to the frying pan. Alright guys, so this is basically half of the amount that was in the dish before. So we're gonna use these. We're gonna go ahead and add these to our pot here. Okay, see that? That means the oil is hot. Alright, so we're just going to add all of them. We don't want to overcrowd the pot because you want them to fry thoroughly. So I just add these in two because we have some more leaves in the dish. So that's the amount that we're adding. I'm just going to fry these maybe about 3 minutes on each side. And this is on medium heat. You don't want to keep the flame too high, so we're keeping it on medium heat. Alright, so that's the amount we're adding. Let me see if we can add one more piece right here. Alright, so we're just gonna allow it to fry at least 3 minutes on each side, but you just monitor yours so you don't have them burning. So we're actually Yeah, so I have these about 3 minutes, or 2.5 minutes, I'd say. Because you can always flip them again. So that's how I'm doing it. So I am flipping these over. As I said, we don't want them to be burned, so I'm just turning these over. Okay, that one. Okay. And then you allow the same. So if you leave it on for about another 3 minutes. I'm actually going to cover my pot because I actually like when the moisture stays in, it's not too dry. So to prevent it from being too dry, I actually cover my pot. Alright, so this is our veggies. So I'm actually going to add 1 cucumber, and I actually added some salt to this water. So I'm going to actually remove these each one at a time and clean them, and then we're just gonna cut these up. As I said, we're using our veggies today in our chicken breast. Okay guys, so this is the finished product. So these are removed from the pot, and I just added some, these are just the onions that I had on the seasoned chicken that I removed, and this is with some bell peppers and some tomato. As I said, we're just using up what we have in our fridge today. So this is what we're going to add. We're going to just add this to our frying pan just to saute them a little bit before we add the vegetable. Okay, so yeah, so we are sauteing our onions, tomatoes, and the bell pepper. Yeah, and I actually cut up the greens. So now let me just remove this piece. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this piece. Okay, and then we're just gonna add these to our pot. Okay, so we added some carrots. I'm going to just add a little bit of the same Maggi chicken seasoning. Yeah, I use these by the packs, or how they come in these with the sachets. So I'm just adding a little bit on it. Don't want it to be too salt. And then I'm just gonna stir these in. So we're just gonna stir this a little bit, and then I'm gonna cover it for about, I don't like my vegetables too soft, so I'm just going to cover it for about maybe a 5 minutes, and then we'll check back on it and see. Okay, so now we're just gonna add our cucumbers to this as well. Alright. Okay. Alright. So we're just gonna stir this a little bit with all those veggies in it. Alright. So I actually didn't wait until 5 minutes. I actually give it 3 minutes before I added the cucumbers, and then I'm gonna give it another 3 minutes on the flame. Okay, so we're just gonna add in our chicken. We only left a few pieces because my son doesn't like his chicken to be moist. So we're just gonna I'm gonna add a bit of soy sauce on this as well. Stirring that for a little more, just for a little bit. So we're not gonna leave this in for too long, just a minute or so. I don't like too much soy sauce because the soy sauce that I have is actually salty, so it's just a little bit added. Alright, and that is basically it. After a minute, we will just turn this off. Alright guys, here you have it. It's all done. So if you enjoy watching this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll be posting more videos soon. Thanks for watching.